Hi, I am back doing an energy reading for earth signs. We are asking spirit, this video will be time stamped. We're asking spirit for messages for earth signs in regards to what can they expect with this Mercury retrograde. This Mercury retrograde is starting in Pisces, moving into Aries. Mercury also rules Virgo and Gemini. So we're going to start with Virgo. Spirit, messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What can they expect in regards to this Mercury retrograde? What can Virgo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, what can they expect in regards to this Mercury retrograde that's coming up Saturday? We're in the pre-shadow now. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in regards to what can they expect in this Mercury retrograde. I wouldn't call it Virgo retrograde, but it's not. It's a Mercury retrograde, but it might hit you heavy, Virgo. So like I said earlier, because I started this video, then I got a call. Make sure you slow down, when you speak and when you process in terms of your listening. Because I feel like energy and things may be coming at you fast. Retrogrades are a rewind, but I just feel like this will be coming at this like fast forward. I'm getting here. Messages for Virgo placements for this Mercury retrograde. All right. We're getting into it. We have sacrifice here. I'm being told to get 4 cards, which is interesting because 4 cards came out when I started the video, but then I got a call, but then I said I'll do it, just do it all over since we were at the beginning of the video. And then 4 cards popped out for the Gemini reading, which is also ruled by Mercury. This crown chakra, it came out when I first started to record this video. Okay, and I believe this card did too. Then I saw a transformation card. I just remember those 3. All right. So just off the bat, this is representing the devil. We're going to clarify all of this. If you're new here, my readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Hold on. I'm just putting the timestamp so I won't forget to write them down. Yeah, I read the energies of masculine and feminine. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific, and I read intuitively. If you're new here, if you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I got that from another reader, and I thought that was like, okay, cool. That sounds nice. It resonated. When I remember to say it, hold on, I'm looking for something. I want you to know that I want your love. All right, so sacrifice. This is the hangman in the traditional tarot, 12 equating to a 3. And we have the devil here in the traditional tarot, 15 equating to a 6. What is this? Sacrifice for Virgo. I'm hearing peace be still. It's just take your time and be patient. It's going to come to you. You're going to get all that you asked for, all that you deserved. I'm also getting, since this represents the hangman, you have to look at it from a different perspective. Clarify this. Sacrifice, temptation, crown chakra, fulfillment of wishes. And like I said, peace be still. You're going to get all that you deserve. And then at the end of here, we have fulfillment of wishes. I want your love. I'm going to clarify this. Yeah, so I'm also feeling like with this sacrifice, because like I said, this is the Hangman. When things aren't going to as planned, or they're not looking like they're going to shape up to what you need, want them to be, you're manifesting them to be, it's just like, look at it from a different angle and just know that there's going to be a rainbow at the end of it. And what is this temptation for Virgo? I'm hearing shutter. Not shutters close. I'm hearing shutter. Like somebody is getting, they're getting what they deserve. They reaped. Like it's giving, like the devil is closing in on them. It's giving shutter, DDER, shudder. Tremble convulsively, typically as a result of fear or revulsion. Like, yeah, they're getting, ooh, child. Fear or revulsion. I shuddered with horror is the sentence that is giving us on the internet. But, they're getting what they deserve for somebody doing something to you. Queen of Pentacles. This is a mother energy, somebody with money, but this is a mother energy. The Queen of Cups is like a mother energy, intuitive, but this is just giving, the mother is gone. So like, Virgo, you could have gave somebody love, or they could have gave you some type of maternal love, and it's snatched away. So, you know, the shutter here is, it's just like, now you're on your own. Now you're on your own. And I feel like they gave into temptations with this devil energy, causing this mother energy to walk away. It might have been a mother, might not have been a mother, it might have just been somebody that healed their maternal wounds, Virgo, or your maternal wounds. But it's just like, nah, no more. Like, you see, this energy is the back of them. Like, it's just like, no, they've left it. It's giving, it's above me now, but it's like it's behind me. And then with this peace be still, what's coming in for you, it's coming in fast. So it's just like, just chill. May take a couple of weeks, maybe 60 days, no more than 90 for you to see this, because this Knight of Swords is usually a fast and reckless energy, but it's just, this is coming in fast for your manifestations. Not reckless, you know, but that's how fast they're coming. Like, it's giving break your neck, like to provide you what it is you've earned, what it is you deserved. Like, it's coming in fast. The universe is dropping it off like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. There you go, real quick and sturdy. Foundation, safety. But yeah, Virgo is giving you, turn your back on somebody. So they're convulsing, they're shuddering with horror. I mean, because they're getting back what they gave you. And then, you know, the mother energy is a protective energy. It's just, you know, a bear energy, which is like a possession, a protective energy. But it's just like, no more. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, the crown chakra. What is this? Is love coming in? Love of self has earned you this love. Like, you know, I feel like, Virgo, you were guided to love yourself, to focus on you by God, your higher self, Allah, you know, Buddha, however you do you. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about like no demonic worshipers or whatever. I'm well, you wouldn't be here anyway if that's the case, because I don't read for you. But anybody else, however you do your religion or spirituality, you listen when the call came, and the fact that you focused on you, did what you got to do, you're bringing in this Knight of Cups. This love is giving budding romances. This is the beginning of the stage, you know, with the Knight of Cups. But it's just messages of love. You could have 7 suitors. It's giving like 7 of Cups energy. What about this fulfillment of wishes? We have 3 of Wands here. This is giving like an expectation. It's like, where is that? Where is that? It's coming. Yeah, it's giving fulfillment of wishes. They're here. You'll be receiving them throughout the rest of this year. This is a 9-year. 9 is completion, you know, but it's also giving overflow. So this could, you know, the seeds could be planted this year and then they blossom the rest of the years. Blossoming romance, blossoming money, blossoming abundance, but you're ready and waiting like, where is it? Where is it? You know, respectfully. Because you know it's coming. But I'm also getting this 3 and 9 is giving 3, 6, 9. Even though we don't have a 6 here, I just feel like remaining balanced and knowing like, oh, okay, let me look at this from a different perspective. And knowing, you know, you're going to be good will bring this into fruition faster, but it also would leave you balanced and grounded while this is coming in for you. Because you're ready. You're primed and ready. The bottom of the deck, we have this Knight of Wands. No, this is usually the fast and reckless one. No, I said it right though. This is the energy that is given with this Knight of Swords, because you know, this is swords is a mental energy. It's giving as above. It's just like whatever you put in the 5D is coming into your 3D real quick. Real quick. Like I said, somebody just came and dropped them off. It could be just dropped out of the sky with this swords. But this Knight of Wands, this is just a very fast, passionate energy. And it's just say stay on the road to whatever it is you're passionate about. And it'll bring this in quicker for you. This 10 of Cups, like I said, with this love, budding romance. This 10 of Pentacles, this money, stability, family, property, career. This is emotional support, marriage, children, family, friends, pets, strength. You know, this is all good. All right, so it's here. The champ is here. Close this out in the 3D for Virgo. So this is what you have coming, Mercury retrograde, but it's just giving like a slow down. You know, with this budding romance, especially if it comes to you during this retrograde, because we have Mercury in retrograde coming Saturday, and Venus is already in the retrograde. Mercury, planet of communication, rules over Gemini and Virgo. Venus, the planet of love and relationships, rules over Libra and Taurus. So you're going to want to take your time anyway, and listen to the messages, reflect, and like I said, get into this, maybe go back and forth in this hangman energy. You want to take your time anyway, and see where this goes, because you could have more than one option here. It doesn't mean that you want to settle with the first one. This is messages of love coming in. You're going to see it. It's like, oh, they looking at me. All right, hey. Close this out in alignment with the highest good of Virgo. So you got a few things going on. I feel like this is career, love, old love, money, future, self. Don't you know that I want your love? Somebody wants your love, because that song came up. I hadn't even heard that song. That song came up. Somebody wants your love. You turn back on. They're in this energy of the devil. It's just like they're getting back. The light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. Clarifying sacrifice and Knight of Swords. We have mice. Oh, I'm hearing no. That's on the devil. Concern, theft, small, continuous loss, defeat. We have 7 of clubs here, 7 of wands. This is 23 equating to a 5. Yeah. They earned this. This small continuous theft, loss, defeat is what they brought to you. You turned your back on it. You took your love and protection away. Don't take your love away. And now this energy is in this. This could represent a few people for you, Virgo. We have birds here. This is gossip, movement, restlessness. People gonna have a lot to say about how you manifested this and how you did this and how these blessings are coming in and how you keep making rainbows out of coal. You know, people gonna have a lot to say about it, you know, but that's not really your problem or your concern. They gonna be talking, but this also is gonna be a leveling up. What else with this merge? Yeah, this is also gonna be like a leveling up with this house here. Your home, stability, your family. We have mountain here, obstacle, blockage, frustration, 8 of Wands. It's just giving, don't be scared. Don't be scared, because I feel like obstacles, blockages, and frustration could be some old fear, old ways of being that need to be released with you leveling up, because this will be extreme changes when this stuff starts coming in for your home, stability, and your family. I'm just hearing abundance. And we have 21 equating to a 3, and then we have a 4, 3, 4. So this talk and things like that, it could be like you're moving up fast. Like I said, it'll be coming in fast. You know, these blessings of what you manifested in the 5D, as above, so below. It'll be coming in fast anyway. You know, so there may be some blockages, but like I said, slow down with your thought process and your listening, you know, to like really, you know, checks and balances. They say retrogrades are not a good time to make commitments, sign waivers, things of that nature. But you have to go in it like with, you know, like I said, a different, look at it different from different angles. Because either way, it'll be a rainbow at the end for you. Once it's all said and done. So with this Knight of Cups and Crown Chakra, we have Snake, deceit, dishonesty, jealousy. Somebody's mad. We have 7 and 7. This is a 7 here, this crown chakra, and this is a 7 here. This is a deceit, dishonesty, and jealousy. Somebody's mad at what you cultivated for yourself. They mad at this whole thing. Maybe not this person going through the changes, but this could be the person's going through the changes. Deceit, dishonesty, jealousy. This is the Queen of Wands, this Queen of Clubs. Somebody could be trying to come back to you. And I feel like with this crown chakra, it's something you know. But I also feel like with the crown chakra, it may be something that's faded. So somebody's jealous, trying to send negative vibes and negative energy towards you. And it could be to do with one of these cups. Because like I say, you'll have 7 options. You know, like these are new beginnings in love. Could be 3, 4 people you talking to or getting to know. One of them could be an op. Could be an ex, like this thing over here. Could be an ex relationship, old friend, you know, and same over here. But somebody's jealous, you know. So it's just giving like stay 10 toes down with yourself during this energy. Because retrogrades can be chaotic for others, you know, including you, you know, since you're ruled by retrograde. But I feel like if you were born during a retrograde, you'll have a better time at it. You know, with you have a better time at navigating the rockiness of it all. But it's just giving, hi hater, you see me, and then they see all this you got going for yourself. Clouds here. This is a confusion, lack of clarity. This is King of Wands. So you got the Queen and you got the King here, and this is 6. This is just giving purposeful deception, you know. So it's giving new levels, new devils, as all these things that are coming in for you. This purposeful deception with this confusion, lack of clarity. You know, you're waiting on your expectations, your wish fulfillment. You have people watching you, you know. they see it, you know, even if they're not watching you. If they see it on you. Some people could feel it because they're constantly in your energy. But you're gonna have to use your discernment, be on alert, high alert, and be aware of this energy here, because you have a lot going on. A lot is happening for you, and it's gonna happen anyway, but it's just giving vultures and birds. All right, thank you, Virgo. That is all I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hello, we are back doing an energy reading for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're asking Spirit for messages in regards to what Earth signs can expect. This video will be time stamped. Spirit, messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What can they expect with this Mercury retrograde that is upon us Saturday? We're in the shadow phase right now. What can they expect with this Mercury retrograde? What can they expect with this Mercury retrograde? What can they expect? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm hearing stay. What can they expect with this Mercury retrograde? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Two cards popped out. We have Third Eye and Foundation and Achievements. What is this for Capricorn? I'm hearing pay attention and use your discernment. What is this for Capricorn? Changes in the home front. So I got pay attention and use your discernment. Changes in the home front. Clarify this in the 3D. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I want your love. I want you to know that. So we got pay attention, use their discernment, clarified by Five of Cups. It's given, it's no use of crying over spilled milk because it's not real. So you could be going through a breakup or a separation with all this retrograde energy, but it's just like it's not going to last. Because like I said, I was hearing stay. And then we have the Nine of Wands. This has been a long road. It could be a marriage or some partnership, somebody. I'm hearing a love interest, yeah, that they're fighting for, or they fought long and hard for this. Somebody, Capricorn, you believe or they believe you're their soulmate. This is going to continue. This cycle isn't ended. I don't know if it's a lifetime thing. Like, I feel like that'll be dependent upon the actions of all parties involved. But it's just like, you know, listen and use your discernment. And these three cups are an illusion. Like, you still have two behind you, but it's like these three are not gone. It's just like, come together again after the retrogrades, because it's a lot of misunderstandings, illusions, delusions, and misinterpretations. Changes on the home front clarified by the Emperor. What is this for Capricorn? I'm hearing stability. So, we have a 4 and 4. You could have been seeing 4, 4, 4. The Emperor represents the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Wands. They represent all kings, Same as the Empress, very much a leader of their community, a provider and protector. This is somebody that's just, like I said, this is giving foundation and achievement changes on the home front. This is somebody that's going to come in and change the things. Could be Aries energy, big Aries energy with the Emperor and the Rams here. But I also feel like this is somebody that you have manifested for partnership. You, Capricorn, you want somebody to lead, or they want somebody to lead. Take it how it resonates. And we have 8 of Swords here. The lack of having this leadership has put somebody in extreme mental grief, though. Just really in your head, though. Because you have everything else, you know what I mean? In the physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, you know, cups, swords, you know, you have everything else. But it's like you're really in your head. Because you really want this foundation and achievement, these changes on the home front. Like, it's just really giving you want partnership. You're tired of doing it by yourself. But part of you has had an issue with accepting partnership. But I feel like the issue with accepting it, because it really didn't present itself in a real lasting foundation in a consistent and committed way. So now you're in your head, because you're like, could this really be it? Could this really be my rainbow? Could this really be it? And it's just giving yes, but take your time. Take your time here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a mother energy, wife, Magician, King of Wands. This is being able to alchemize. Like I say, you have everything to manifest what it is you want. Charismatic, charming, attractive. All right. What is this in the middle? Yeah, this is coming in fast for you. This illusions of it being somewhat over, fighting for this, because you may not have been fighting in this particular relationship. You just might have been fighting to heal, fighting to attract better. But this is coming in fast, this Emperor, and this releasing of this mental grief here. You know, being in your head, being skeptical. Close this out. Summarize this third eye. 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands, foundation and achievements, the Emperor, 8 of Swords, it's 8 of Wands. Could have also been seeing 888, I'm hearing. But we'll start seeing this. We have letter here. This is 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords in traditional tarot is just some type of treachery, trickery, deceit. But this is communication, email, text, documents. Like I said, y'all need to come together again after the retrogrades are over with. But I also feel like this is, like I said, use your discernment with this third eye. This is also communication, messages, synchronicities, and listening to yourself and the messages you're being shown intuitively. Clarifying this, we have child. This is 25, 27, 9, completion. And we have the Knight of Swords here. A lot of Swords energy, so a lot of in your head. But we have 13 equating to a 4, another 4 here. But this child energy, this is a new energy. This is immature, could actually be a child. But this is representing new beginnings over here. This is innocence, young, new start. This is representing new beginnings. Like I said, with this Emperor you manifested, this foundation and achievement changes on the home front. You know, like I said, I'm getting 444. You could also been seeing 888, or will be. And then also we have garden here, Capricorn. This is socialize visibly, publicly, online. 20 equating to a 2. It's just giving power couple. This is again, we have the 8 of Swords here. This could be somebody with some status, some celebrity, some, you know, which makes sense. I mean, the Emperor, not necessarily celebrity, but they're somebody known. It's leadership in terms of their world, their community. They're the leader. People go to them a lot. So it's just giving power couple. And you with this new foundation, this is what you asked for. So you'll have to rise to the occasion and be that as well in the feminine or masculine aspect, whatever your dominant presenting is, male or female, take it how it resonates. It's not gender or sexuality specific, but you'll have to stand beside them and stand beside them firmly. No doubt, no hunching over, no, I'm not trying to be seen, walking your power as they walk in there side by side. To be leaders. I'm hearing to govern, to rule, but it's really just to be leaders of people that are looking towards you for inspiration, aspiration, also expansion. To whom much is given, much is required is what it is telling me here. And you'll have to stand in it and own it. This is what you asked for. All right, Capricorn. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We have heart at the bottom here. This is partnership, new love, passion, and romance. Like I said, incoming messages. Yeah. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, Capricorn. Hi, we're back. I'm doing an energy reading for Taurus. Earth signs. This video will be time-stamped. Messages for Taurus, Spirit. Can you please provide us with messages for Taurus in regards to what can they expect with this Mercury retrograde? Taurus, what can they expect with this Mercury retrograde that is upon us Saturday? Right now we're in the pre-shadow. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What can they expect with this Mercury retrograde energy? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Venus is also in retrograde, which is the ruling planet for Taurus and Libra. So it might be a lot going on in love and communication or relationships for you, but take it easy. Taurus placements, what can they expect with this Mercury retrograde? Both of these retrogrades, Venus and Mercury, are starting in Pisces, moving into Aries. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you. You need to cut it. Take those, I'm hearing. Okay. We have 7, patience and planning. 9, material harvest. What is this? For Taurus. I'm hearing new changes in love and on the home front. Material harvest. This is giving rework how I work. Somebody wants to start seeing their money. They feel like they're not seeing it. Clarify this in the 3D for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Patience and planning, material harvest. Somebody's slowly, they're being patient and they're planning on moving out of a relationship. And some people could think like, oh, they're being manipulative, but they don't want to be with me. They could just say it, but it's just like the way you act, they have to do it this way. We have the Sun card here. This is vitality, success. This is fire energy giving Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. Somebody is successfully moving on vigorously. Again, we have this sun energy here, but we're representing all the seasons here. It's just like I went through the storm, I went through the changes, I went through the long haul, but now I'm on to something bigger and better. We have 10, 19 equating to a 10, equating to a 1. Moving on happily, vigorously, abundantly. Like somebody feels like they did all they can do in the situation. Be love and career. Oh, this card turned over for this. Again, like I said, somebody doing reworking because they want to see their money. This is new beginnings too. Changes in the home front, changes in how they manage their money, who they give to. They're in more of a reciprocal energy. Like they're realizing that they need to be in a more reciprocal energy. This is also somebody showing their appreciation for the love that they have received and that has sustained them. It's feeling like a giving back to their community, and that community could be friends, co-workers, children, just support after coming out of something. Close this out in alignment. The highest good. All right, before I do that, what is in the middle of this for Taurus placements? The middle is this is it turned over. This is the Emperor. Leadership. Somebody getting back to their position. Strength. 9 of Cups. Having options, being generous to a fault. Walking away from something that didn't serve them in the heart chakra. This person is going to try to fight, you know, and bring them back to this low vibrational devil energy. But it may be a back and forth. Like I said, it's patience and planning. But in the middle of this is the Emperor. I'm just hearing coming back around to yourself, your community, stepping into that leadership position again. But us also owning your mistakes and healing from what you didn't know in a conscious space. Like it's something about your weakness, your Achilles heel with something. Close this out. There's an incoming messages about the planning that needs to be done with this. This is fate, sadness, karma, unavoidable events. This is for the Emperor. So like, you know, you coming into consciousness, your Achilles heel, recognizing your weakness and something to do with your heart chakra or cycles to do with love. It's what is in between this representing this Emperor, which you're getting back to. This is something you had to go through so you could realize and correct the imbalance to do with your masculine energy is what I'm hearing. Fate, sadness, karma, unavoidable events. This situationship, relationship, career. It's really a love relationship though. This was on your path. It was there for a reason, to help you grow and evolve and step into your Emperor energy and leadership. Taller, larger, prouder, more balanced and guided. And with this Ace of Pentacles and material harvest, we have book here. Book. Hidden information, secrecy, the unknown, bouquet here. And bouquet is gifts, abundance, affection. I feel like the hidden information, the secrecy, the unknown was like, you realize like when you were in this situation that wasn't serving you and your community was just like, okay, let me step back and let them deal with that. And you kind of weren't the empress anymore because people weren't coming to you for leadership and guidance, and you couldn't give it the way you normally would because you was wrapped up into what you're trying to get out of, you know, this here, this patience and planning, and then this material harvest, reworking so you can see more of your abundance and create new beginnings and money and things of that nature. That was what was hidden, you know, in your subconscious. You get what I mean? That was what was hidden in your subconscious. And then once you start reworking your finances, working smarter, not harder, you'll realize that, like, the over giving, the over this, the over this, the over, because like when I say the over this, you were over giving, over listening, over forgiving, over giving chances to. It's just too much. So I just feel like this is like an appreciation of yourself, your community, because once you get back balanced and fully standing tall in this emperor energy, and seeing this material harvest and giving back to your community, the gifts of abundance and affection, they will be restored. But you are also giving them as well. You know, just like, you know, I just want to let you know I appreciate you while I was going through such and such, because I really was such a, you know, fucked up, or, you know, I really wasn't, you know, present in our relationship, things of that nature. But it's really screaming like friendship specifically. All right, so that's all I have for you, Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.